Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mash and Drum Whiskey Room, live from Bardstown, Kentucky. What's up, Scotty?
What is up? Thanks for having me, brother. You didn't have a choice. I was going to come anyway. He didn't want me involved. I'm like, I'm coming. He's like, all right, fine, whatever.
So Scotty and I are down in Bardstown Bourbon Company. Bardstown. We're near Bardstown Bourbon Company.
We are.
But we're in town to do a barrel pick tomorrow morning. We're going to be doing our Elijah Craig barrel proof pick, so we're really psyched to do that. Then the following day, we're going to be at Danville, down in Danville for Wilderness Trail, doing that, a single barrel rye barrel pick for everybody.
Yep.
So before we get started, hopefully you guys can hear us right.
Booker's Rye.
Scotty at Booker's Rye. Booker's Rye.
Yeah, we're going to do
You're never going to live that down.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at these two troublemakers. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tim Gorgeous is here. What's up? Adam Shelton's in the house. Wendy Miller. The Brewbaker Maker. What is up, Brewbaker? Caitlin Brewbaker, the doctor. So the Brewbaker Maker and Dr. Brewbaker will be helping us with our pick on Friday. We're really excited to have them help out.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Of course, Cheech Ardolino is here. Cool Running. Pop 'em, don't watch him. What's up, Troy? Crazy guy. Young Pai Chang is here. Bourbon Neophytes in the house. Wesley Zeller, Cool Running. Nick the Greek is here. Tammy Brennicky, how are you? Trevor Kunkel's here. What's up, man?
What's up, Trevor?
Adam Shelton. The Drumliners are in the house. Chris Abuzalencia is in the house. You got to say his name.
That was a good one.
Yeah, Matthew Meacham's here. Kilco. Tim Gorgeous said, Jason said you had to leave some Discovery 4 when I visit Bardstown in July. So you got to talk to you about that.
Oh yeah, man, I'm looking for another one. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Robotics here. Hey, Whiskey Nose is in the house. David Hatton, Tim Evans is here. Kelsey Dime, Emily Chambers, Cameron Lochner, B Sims, Terrence Scott, a bunch of all you coming in. Big Vic is here. So so tonight we figured we'd just chat out. Just chat with you guys and hang out. And basically, what we're going to do is. So Scott brought a very special beer from Wisconsin.
I would call it special. It's just a beer that you can only get in Wisconsin.
So tell them the story why you brought this beer.
I only brought it because people are like somehow fascinated by it. Like in Wisconsin, it's a beer called Spotted Cow. All right, a lot of people.
Yeah, bring it up to there you go. Spotted Cow.
Spotted Cow. Okay, a lot of people probably know about it. Maybe not, but anyway, people like it. It's kind of a wheat beer, really nice and creamy, sweet. It's a nice summer beer, but they make it in Wisconsin and it doesn't leave the state. It doesn't get distributed. So that's why people go crazy. So once they do have a chance to get it, it's just like bourbon. If you can't get it, you want more of it. It doesn't make it any more special than anything else. It's just one of those deals. So that's kind of what it is. So it's only in Wisconsin and anyway. So and you've had it. What do you think?
So Scotty poured a little bit. Cheers, man. Bud. So what is this beer? What'd you say? It's a wheat beer? It's the Weller of beers.
Yeah, it's the Weller of beers. It's what you can't get. We can get this is like 107 in my area. I can get it, and then the rest of the country you can't get it. So no, it's and only Wisconsin right there. You can't probably see that. Maybe you can right there.
Yeah, you can say right there.
So, but yeah, it's just a wheat beer. But yeah, their whole deal was this is one of those things we're going to produce here, and we're not going to distribute it outside of Wisconsin. So I don't know if it makes it any special. It's just a good. Sweet,
I don't know. I heard Spotted Cow. I thought you were going to bring like a milk stout.
No,
and it's just like a nice, easy sipping beer.
Yeah, just because there's a lot of cows in Wisconsin.
And didn't Patrick Heist from Wilderness Trail want this?
So he loves it. So this was kind of where the whole thing started. Patrick likes it from Wilderness Trail. Bill Straub from Foregate loves his stuff. Him and his wife. I got some for him. I got some a little bit for Todd Ritter. I got a whole trunk full of Spotted Cow right now. So much of it that the lady asked me if I wanted warm ones to take with me if I was traveling a far distance. But like, give me the cold ones. We don't want warm stuff. So.
We got Dusty Dan's in the house. Bourbon Bites is here. Bourbon Bites said it's better than the Spotted Dick.
I can't comment on that. I've not had that. So But
let's see. The Bourbon Wrench is here, currently tearing my room apart because I can't friggin' find something. My life's a joke. Is that his cat?
Edward Fulmer. How does it compare to the Moosehead Locker? Wait, what does that say? No, it doesn't say Moosehead. I don't think. Does it?
Alex Bria, how much did you have to pay to have such a celeb to join you?
Yeah. Alex, you don't want to know, buddy.
How does it compare to Moosehead Lager?
Yeah, Moosehead. Alex, that's my brother from the north right there.
Yeah.
How's it going, Alex?
That's right. We had Northeast Summer from Texas, and Spotted Cow is a must. Dude, this is no joke. This has a following, man. I had no idea. I think the wrench lost his cat. That's what he can't find. He can't find Biggins.
Oh, Jesus.
Somebody go to the Bourbon Wrench's house and help him find Biggins.
So you got to put a bell on a cat.
So tonight we figured what we're gonna do is, so Scott brought a blind tasting from his house for me to do, and I brought one for him to do. So I'm gonna do a fun blind tasting tonight, and also we're gonna try. So the last barrel pick we did, Scott wasn't able to come down. So actually, Tammy Brennicky and her husband Brian Brennicky helped us out. This is the ones that my mom also helped pick. These are the bullet single barrel picks that we picked for the My Bourbon Journey Whiskey Club. So we ended up picking two 11-year single barrels that we're really excited about. They're absolutely delicious. And Scott hasn't had a chance to try them. So kind of we'll see if Scott thinks that we did a good job in picking the barrels.
I'll tell you guys.
So he's going to give us a yay or nay.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason Coates is here. Old Man Joe. Matthew Parks is here. What's up, man? Brian Wirtz says Spotted Cow is delicious, but they have some real great fruit bottle conditioned beers too.
Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff. They've really kind of become a full-blown company in the last few
Dusty
years.
Dan's in the house. We miss you, man. We miss you were here with us again, buddy.
What's up, brother?
Austin Fell says, I trade bourbon for a Spotted Cow all the time in Kentucky. There you go.
There you go. See, I'm telling you, man.
Dude,
it's more popular than people.
This is a thing.
I'm telling you.
It's literally the Weller of beers.
It is like the Weller of beers.
That's it. I've coined it. It's the Weller of beers.
Yeah.
Coin it. New Glarus Brewing Company, Spotted Cow.
Yeah.
The Weller of beers.
Yeah.
Kind of like Michelob. What is it? Miller High Life is the champagne of beers.
Yeah.
New Glarus Brewing, Spotted Cow is the Weller of beers.
Well, okay, so that's a good question. What is it? Is it the Antique 107 or the Weller 12? Probably 07.
No, it's the 07.
Yeah. All right, we'll go with that. We won't go Weller 12. That'd be craziness.
Tammy Brennicky says, I'm not a big Bullet fan, but those single barrels are excellent. Well, that's because it's not really Bullet, Tammy. You know what it is. These are really, rhymes with
Schmorschmoses. If you guys could figure that out. So
all right, so let's start off with one of them. All right, let's get a pour going.
All right,
so you could try the pick. You don't have an extra glass, dude?
No.
Are you serious?
No.
Well, here, use this one because I've tried it already. Here, give that a go.
Let me get a little water.
Get a little water. Sounds like a new shirt to make, Jason. Yeah, I'm gonna make a Spotted Cow, the Weller of beers, and then sell it to New Glarus Brewing Company for a profit.
There you go. Ooh, like very vanilla, like floral.
Yeah, it definitely has that floral quality to it. Hey, Jen Ardolino is here. Drumline Water. Ham Turkey's here. So the store owner told me his bullet picks were from Barton and early times. I mean,
really?
I've never heard of
when would that have been?
I would have never heard of. I've never heard of Bullet sourcing from them. Bullet generally is known for having a lot of Four Roses stocks on hand. Kelsey Dime says breaking out the gun show in that shirt. Hulk out. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up to Troy at Pop 'em Don't Watch 'em. I'm getting there. The guns are getting bigger with my crazy workout routine each week. Let's see. Cheech Ardolino says Pop 'em Don't Watch 'em. Your channel alert. Steve A says meh. Spotted Cow
nice.
Isn't even the best beer from that brewery.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people that would argue that. So, it's like a nice spice candy corn,
yeah, dude. Spicy candy corn.
Nice little oak.
A lot of fruit to it as well.
A lot of fruit. Yeah, a lot of the lighter fruits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, that's nice. A little cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. It was probably the most easily the most well-rounded pick that we found.
Yeah, I like the balance of the oak. Definitely not over oak, especially being at what these ages are on these things.
Let's see. He said the barrel tops were not sanded off. Ray from rural in Indiana. I don't know, man. I haven't heard of that. I haven't heard of bullet sourcing from Barton at all.
Yeah,
so
that'd be interesting.
But I mean, even if that was confirmed, it wouldn't surprise me because Barton's everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of Barton stuff nowadays. So I mean, I think that's where probably a lot of outside of that 15 that dropped not that long ago. There's not a lot of old stock. Like we were talking to Danny from Bardstown Bourbon Company, and they've admitted there's just not that kind of old stock around anymore that they're able to do any blending with. So you're going to start to see, Tennessee whiskey, and we know where that's coming from, with anything that's got any kind of age in it, maybe not in the next year or so, but it could be very soon. Yeah.
Drums and drams in the house. What's up, Cam?
Hey, Cam.
Nice to see you, man. Elsa Murillo says, hope you got your Pfeiffer Pavitt XO. Cheers. We're gonna go there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully they have some left. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. So,
which mash bills and yeast are the bullet picks? So the two picks we got are so they ended up being both the same. So we have the 20% rye mash bill.
Yep.
And they also Bullet and Four Roses describe their yeast very differently. So it's hard for me to figure out I would equate this to an OESV if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Something that's the lower rye, the 20% rye, but also very fruity, floral, spicy, and it's just got everything you want from a good Four Roses.
Nice butterscotch in this.
That was the one I fell in love with.
Yeah, the more it kind of opens up a little bit, more butterscotch really starts to come out in this one.
Yeah,
and that seems to be a little bit more consistent of when you start getting, some of these whiskeys with a little more age, a little more of the butterscotch really starts to kind of come out in some of these. So yeah, very very nice, very floral.
Yeah, it is
perfumey.
Mm-hmm. Julie Like is in the house. What's up, Julie?
Hey, Jules.
How you gonna sniff and not eat Jake Woe? Emily Chan. Oh, DT's here. Tim
got his.
Rye 3, his 2 cents. So that's another thing we got tonight, guys. So the Rye 3, Scott hasn't gotten his yet, unfortunately.
I think today.
So yeah, so I actually brought a sample of mine because I got mine already. I'm going to pour some for Scotty because he hasn't had a chance to try it.
I don't know
yet.
where we're going to pour it, but
we'll just I'm cleaning everything in these glasses here. So
where am I gonna pour it now?
In there.
I'm gonna pour the bourbon in.
No. Clean out your glass of water and then just fill that with that. Pour water in there.
What, and get rid of this?
No, after you finish it.
Oh my God, I think you wanted me to do it right this second.
No, dude.
Chug.
Yeah, chug it. Let's see. Bourbon Bowler's in the house. If we're getting some choppy, internet or something, I mean, we are using the hotel Wi-Fi, so.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad.
Jason, love the tea. You guys had a chance to try Old Carter American Batch 5 yet. Have a bottle on the way. I did. I do like Batch 5 a lot, but I like 6 a little bit better. Pop 'em, don't watch him. Says, guys, this Rye 3 is unreal. Toasted oak, chocolate spice, lemon zest, earth, great blending to round out the merry. Yeah, I mean, he basically laid out exactly the flavors we picked up.
Yeah, there was a lot of those citrus, a little chocolate, some spice. That was the nice balance that we kind of came up with. Yeah, very very citrusy.
Yeah, Moon Man, Two Women are a couple different brews from New Glarus.
Yeah,
those are other good ones.
So New Glarus is the brewing company. It's New Glarus Brewing Company.
Oh, okay.
And Spotted Cow is just the kind. But yeah, those are other ones. So
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour this
DC before asked me if there were any ham hock notes. Wasn't getting any of those on here.
You might get it in the other barrel. There's a little ham hock.
Is there? Okay. Little ham hock notes. All right, Austin Feltz liked it. Rye 3 is wonderful. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was a cool experience. We didn't even realize what we were going to totally be doing because when we tried some of the samples, we were trying things individually, and then then they told us that we're going to start basically doing our own blending.
Yeah.
And it just got even better than what we thought. So you know, yeah, we were super pumped to do it. So unfortunately, we apologize, and they've apologized to us a million times for all the shipping snafus. There was a little issue with some packaging, and
basically what happened was there were two different groups that had picks, and they the guys in the warehouse that were putting the bottles in the boxes, they didn't realize that they were two different ones. They mixed them up, not knowing that they were different picks.
Yeah.
So that's why they were halted and then sent back. But they're making goodbye. We're going to have something special for you guys in the next couple of weeks that they're providing us that we're going to be giving away. So it's not more Rye 3. It's another bottle, a different bottle that's pretty coveted.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Something else that you guys will probably really enjoy. So it's kind of just their token of you know, us kind of sticking with them and not getting, you know, too bent out of shape. And it worked out good. They did a good job stepping up for everybody and contacting everyone. So
yeah, Bourbon Ranch. Jen, did he find what he was looking for? 100% pure mustard master. How would you compare all the old Carter American whiskeys you tried? Oh man, that's tough.
For me, outside of the bourbon batch 5, which to me stands out amongst all of the bourbon batches. I mean, I think you can't even go wrong with any of the American whiskeys. Now, I've not had the newest ones, but the ones leading up to the newest, I mean, they've all been fantastic. Like, it's just, for me, I think it's their best line, what they do the best.
My favorite American whiskey batch of all time is number 1.
Yeah, for me, that
thing was ridiculous. Yeah. And I don't know if that's the thing. It always seems like the first one is always the best one. But I will say that out of the two new ones, 5 and 6, 5 comes up more like a little bit more of a light whiskey type flavor profile. It's very like candy corn forward, caramel, like Cracker Jacks. But the American whiskey batch 6 though has all of that with like some rounded, like rich, like oakier, a little bit like chocolate spice to it. Really, really good. I know Dan and Julie have tried all of them, so you guys can ask them what they like.
Yeah. They're a good source.
I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I have 3 of the new bourbons.
Oh, do you?
I'm waiting to get the American whiskeys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're those two are tough to compete with the old Carter game.
Oh yeah, American Batch 4 was pretty ridiculously good too. That one was really good.
I think I only had it in a sample. Like, I did a sample of 1 through 4 blinds, and I mean, it was so difficult. I mean, they were all so good.
Yeah.
Because I think they're American whiskeys, if I'm not mistaken. They double barrel those.
Yeah.
They
double barrel.
Yeah, so you get kind of a double oak effect on them. So that's why a lot of times you see those heavy colors with their American whiskeys, and that has a lot to do with
Matthew Park says, interesting tasting moment at work today. As I ate an orange, I began to taste notes from some of my favorite bourbons. Early Times, Blanton's come to mind.
When you eat an orange, you taste the bourbon.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, some of those higher rye stuff have, they do have, those those high orange citrus notes.
And a lot of times this is how you start to pick out notes of things. So when you taste your bourbons and vice versa.
So Dan L, I do love batch 1, but 3 probably my fave. Hard to say. 4 is so savory. And I agree with you with batch 6. Yeah, 4 was savory. That's a really good call out.
Yeah, I think I remember in the blind being like very, very kind of like desserty or something about that one, if I'm thinking correctly. But
so this is the other Four Roses barrel. You want to try that one?
Sure.
Again, that has that a little bit more of a floral quality to it, but it's butterscotchy.
Oh, it's much more bright and citrusy. Like, there's like lemon on that bad boy.
Yes, completely. So
that's like a lemongrass.
Yeah. So what we did is these 2 barrels, even though they're the same mash bill and the same yeast strain, they're very different. And he just kind of nailed it. One is a little bit more butterscotch, a little bit more oak, floral. The other one, though, actually, you get a lot of that rye. You get the lemongrass, you get citrus, there's some floral qualities to it as well. But I wrote lemon bar on that one when I tasted it.
Yeah, that was very, very like lemon. Yeah, lemongrass. There's some nice vanilla, like a vanilla cake sweetness or something to it.
Yeah, Yay Pei Chang says, if Jason reviews old Carter, the likes with become bird batrillionaires. Yeah, well,
That's the influence.
the idea is to review the entire lineup pretty soon. That'll probably be my next video when I get back. That's if I don't fall on my ass after that review, I don't know when I'm going to fall again.
Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. So,
Alex Bruyere, just because Scott needs my Canadian support. Cheers, Alex. Thank you for hanging out.
Cheers, buddy.
So tomorrow, man, big day.
Yeah.
So excited. We do not know what to expect, but we are picking an Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Yeah.
For the Mash and Journey Club, and wow, we don't even.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to frick to. I don't even know what to expect.
I guess the thing and the way I look at it is that everyone covets the ECBPs when they come out every whatever. What are they? 3 batches a year? Right?
Yeah.
So everyone loves those. Now for us to get basically an opportunity to go through, we don't know what they're going to roll out to us, what our options will be.
Dude, I told you the strategy, man. Everything sucks until they roll out the 11, 12-year-old barrels.
Yeah. We'll just keep denying everything. We'll see. We'll start there to see if they budge at all on that. But yeah, we're gonna go in there and have a good time, pick something great for you guys. So yeah, if you're somehow not a patron of either of us, get in on that deal, because that's what's going to get you the first crack at these. A lot of these things are just never going to get outside of Patreon, I don't think. Like this one will never get outside of that. I don't think a lot of stuff will be, honestly.
Well,
so
we'll see what happens.
But anyway.
All right. Enjoy. Let's see. The Mash and Drum. Chicharolino is quickly. So here's the thing. I don't ever want to take away Trev's, job as the wrench. But he has created in his own channel, has become a really good channel in his own right.
Yep.
So we need another major wrench. Now Cheech has his channel. If you guys haven't seen Whiskey Encore yet, go check that out. But Cheech, man, he's killing it as the wrench. So he's dropping channels, he's dropping links, he's dropping Patreon, he's dropping mics.
He's taken over. He's taken over. That's for sure. Man, oh man, he's. Cheech is on his game.
All right, you ready to try the Rye 3?
All right, just give me a little bit of this one.
All right, it's the Rye 3.
It's good.
Okay.
All right, let me.
So Scott hasn't tried the Rye 3 yet since we blended it, and so I brought some of mine.
And I think we did the blend in, what was that, 2017?
Yeah,
something like
that. Excuse me. Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah, it seemed like a long time ago. So.
Let's see. Hope Minnick likes your pick more than he liked the B521. Yeah, he was not a fan of that. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see him do that.
Minnick was not a fan of the B521 Elijah Craig wrapper at all. He didn't even hide it. He was just.
Is the B521 this year much lower proof?
Yeah, it's only 116, 117 proof or something.
All right.
Yes, Jen. He's all the mics. He's dropping all the things.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Man, it's like a spice cake right there.
Yeah, very much the Padawan has become a Jedi. Exactly. Danielle, this may be your toughest pick yet. ECB will be hard to call just one. Yeah,
it's gonna be.
It's gonna be hard, man.
Yeah, we don't know. It's supposed to be. So I think the idea behind it is for them to age state it as 9 years, I believe.
Well, I heard 9 to 10, but I've also heard that there are a few 11s out there already.
But if they're going to age state it,
well, they're not going to age state it. I don't think.
I thought they were going to age state these.
Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, we will. All
right. Jeff Perkins. So this is a really good question. What specific ECBP taste profile and characteristics are you hoping for? So when you're perfect ECBP, what do you like?
I don't know. For me, I like. I like.
We got to get on the same page here. So
yeah.
Look for.
So I already look for boldness. There's this depth that a bourbon will have, where you get the combination of that sweetness, the spice, and the complexity and the finish. And I know that's kind of vague, but you guys know when you've had those special kind of bourbons, when you try that, it's thick in your mouth. It coats the whole thing really well. And you start to get all of those, what I just described, within a relatively short period of time. And when you have that, you know it. I mean, it's like tasting a good bourbon
Yeah.
and then tasting another one and getting that oh shit moment.
Yeah, I Whiskey She Wines is in the house. Just so you guys know, Bobby from I Whiskey She Wines is going to be down here in Kentucky to help us out picking the ECBP. So we're really excited to have his palate help out as well.
Yep, that'll be awesome.
I don't think they're gonna let us have two because they're really hard to get.
Yeah.
Hey, Maureen, Fancy Franchi's here. Made all for time to catch up to everyone. How you doing, Maureen?
How's it going?
Thanks for coming up. Thanks for the super chat.
Yeah, we got lucky just to even get in on the deal.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, I think something that's kind of somewhere in between the B520 and the C920. I want the sweetness of the B520, but I also want the boldness of the C920.
Yeah.
I want the spice. I want like the butterscotch note, and then you sometimes get like that little hint of cherry and then allows you to barrel proof.
Yeah, those dark fruits.
I kind of want all that wrapped into one like beautiful, like perfect pick.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that.
And we're pretty good because usually when we're going through these things and we're tasting through, and we'll have Bobby and Dustin will be with us tomorrow as well. So we've got some good people that will be able to bounce this stuff off and ultimately come to a pretty darn. I mean, we're gonna get something.
Oh yeah, we're getting
something
damn good, guys. So trust in this guy.
And you definitely
trust in Bobby.
You definitely pick up the layers of the light whiskey. In here you get a little bit of that that rye influence that's there. It's really like layered. It's really layered like really well.
Yeah, I think it's really sweet on the nose, but you get all spice and rye on the palate, which is nice.
Oh yeah, that really turned out well.
Chef Jason says the C920 was so complete, it was perfect. I love a pick in that ballpark. Yeah, I mean, me too, man. That would be it. So this is Sam. Sam's in the house.
What's up, Sam?
Love you, Sam. The Bourbon Wren says, who wants to come with me on my Jeff the Creed grandma's basement pick?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, dude, if Jephthah ever does picks, I
quit.
I'm inviting the Bourbon Wrens.
You two go.
Me and Trevor are gonna pick. Me and Trevor are gonna pick a Jeff the Creed pick.
Go for it.
You don't want to come down for that?
No, I think I'm busy that week.
Trev, man, me and you, we're picking a Jeff.
I'm pretty sure I'm busy. I guarantee. I know I'm busy.
Michelle Mart, we trust in the force of the MASHDRUM. We try. All right, man. So what do you think of the Rye 3 now that you've had it?
I like it.
Liking it, right? I think it came out great. Bourbon Wrench was like, no thanks.
I like the spice, the oak that's there, that vanilla sweetness.
Dude, I get
a little bit of maple syrup.
I get pineapple on it.
Yeah, it's very fruity. Yeah, it's very like a tropical. There's like a what's the little square candies? Those little chewable candies, Starburst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starburst.
That's what I'm getting. Like a tropical fruit one.
What are those chewable candies?
Yeah, the little chewable square ones.
I could have said anything.
You could have. No, but I think it's. Yeah. It came to mind.
I would have been like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, that's it. Nailed it. Sour Patch Kids. That'd be embarrassing. No, this is good. I really like how this one turned out. A lot of layers to it, which is nice. That's what.
Yeah, and each time you go back to it, it does. It just keeps getting a little bit more interesting.
And this will be so. I mean, with this being a blend, and it, them blending this not that long ago, this thing should develop even more for everybody. So. Don't be, over judgmental like right now. I would say let this thing open up a little bit.
Yes, Dan. Okay, just chewable.
Come on, Dan.
Actually, this is a good call out. Now and laters.
Oh yeah.
Now and laters weren't always so chewable.
Yeah.
I know a couple kids in school. Those friggin' things broke their fucking teeth.
I mean, I suppose. I mean, anything is chewable. That's for sure.
Broke their damn teeth.
I was just trying to reference a hard candy versus a chewable one. That's what I was trying to get.
Hey, the Whiskey Dick's in the house. What's up, Bill? Lord Schlong is here. How you doing, man? Pretty sure Jason and Scott have said it's going to be barrel proof.
The Elijah Craig barrel proof. It will be. Yeah, they're not going to proof it down. So that's one thing.
Ham Hock Sour Patch Kids, the new Wisconsin treat. Yeah, it comes in a little bottle shaped like a high heel.
Yeah. That's
It's all marketing, man.
yeah. Thanks, DC, for that. I'll never live that down at all. So.
No, that's gonna follow you forever. Let's see. So before we get into the blind tasting, we do want to go through. There was a little bit of whiskey news that hit, and I definitely don't want to abandon some of the whiskey news that's been going on because guys know I'm a dork like that. So the first thing we're going to talk about is this one. Is the new Angel's Envy that's going to be hitting.
Hey, let me interrupt you real quick.
Well, what happened?
Tim says Scott has mad spotted cow disease. All right, sorry.
So if you guys haven't seen this one yet, Angel's Envy is releasing their latest finished in their cellar collection, the latest finished bourbon.
$500.
It's $230. Oh. So this is the third release from the cellar collection. Blend of whiskeys finished for 1 year in Madeira casks. Starting May 21st, members of Angel's Envy's main club can enter a lottery for a chance to win one. A total of 600 bottles will be reserved for the lottery. So, I don't know. When it comes to Angel's Envy, these releases, I hate the price points on them. I can't take it.
I think that's part of the game. That's part of the game nowadays. These guys know that they can put a limited amount of bottles out there, charge a number.
Plus, it's non-age stated. You're paying $230 for it.
Yep.
And what did we get? We got the Redwood Empire 12-year port finish.
Yep.
That was what, $120, $130?
Yep.
And it has all the things.
Yeah.
It's barrel proof.
Yep.
It's 12 years old.
Incredible.
It's a port finish, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
And it's, $100 less than the Angel's Envy.
This is just where either the FOMO part of things kicks in, or there's collectors or whatever it may be, or people that are brand loyal, who buy all these things. But I mean, the bourbon education is a key part of knowing what it is you're buying. Because like you said, that haystack needle, that was a 12-year age-stated MGP finished for like 60 days in port wine.
Yeah, $130. Now,
come on.
Yeah.
So,
and that's coming out of a smaller distillery than what Angel's Envy is. So the pricing is a little bit crazy to me. Let's see here. Bacardi is trying to play bourbon, says Brian Wirtz. Very true. Hey, Top Shelf Dustin is here. We will see you tomorrow morning, buddy.
Yes, we will.
So next up, we have this one. And I saw a couple people posting about this, the Blue Run 13-year. And basically, this is the 13-and-a-half-year-old single barrel cask strength. This launched just last week. It's 10 separate limited edition bottlings from 10 different barrels. Each one's hand numbered. Custom handmade black lacquered wooden box, adding to the collectability of it. So this was, comes on the heels of Blue Run's inaugural release in October of 2020 from Jim Rutledge, who also relaunched Cream of Kentucky as well. Between 104 to 150 bottles of each one, proofs varying from 124 to 132.
Yep.
It also won big at the San Francisco Spirit Awards. So that's where it's kind of getting its notoriety. People are becoming really interested in that bottle. Now, you got to try one from a sample.
So I did. But
again, this is another one of those, what did we just say earlier?
Yeah.
All the freaking Barton that's out there. Yeah. This is another blended Barton.
So here's the thing with that. So again, I won't say that it's, and I've reviewed it. I haven't posted it yet, but this is the issue is price is always the issue in terms of what it is you're getting and what someone's doing with it. Now, these single barrels, if they're getting an opportunity to utilize Rutledge and go through some of Barton's stock or whatever it is, or some of his stock or wherever it's coming from, and have the opportunity to really pick some of these honey barrels, that's great. But we don't know that they're doing that. We're only guessing that maybe that's a possibility. But again, $230 for a 13-and-a-half-year source bourbon that's really nothing's being done with it. If you want to pay the price, great. I mean, I won't say that it's not a really good bourbon, because it's a really good bourbon. But again, $229, I don't know. If that's not a big deal for you to pay, then fine.
I'm just saying, I got a Calumet 15 that was $130. It's 15 years old.
Yeah,
and it was $130, and it's Barton.
This is the bourbon game right here.
Top Shelf Dustin 230 F that. Yeah, I think a lot of people would feel that way.
Yeah, I mean the problem is just released their first batch,
Mhm.
sold out in like
Sold out in seconds.
Yeah, it was gone. I mean,
gone.
so that's the thing. So Dustin, I mean, to that point, we all say all that, but the people who want that or may not know what we know, it's gone. They don't. I don't even think they're even trying to get to us.
But it's in a cool looking bottle. Exactly. That's part of it. Yep.
All these things you're naming, like these are all part of the marketing.
What's up, Kevin C?
You know, so it's
DC put it right. $230 Angel's Envy or 305 Butterfinger bars. I know what I would buy.
Yeah.
Butterfingers all day. Just saying.
300.
I actually 305 Butterfingers right now sounds really good. Yeah. And they sell out in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
The bourbon market is out of control. The FOMO-tatorism is off the charts.
It's all
and it seems to be getting worse each passing. I mean, it seems like every week it's a new breed of taters.
Yeah, it's just constantly.
Real quick, I don't know if you guys are into this one, but Old Overholt. This was the 114 proofer that was originally just being launched, actually in Ohio. In the beginning, it is now in Pennsylvania for historical context. But now this 114 proof straight rye whiskey, it's also non-chill filtered, is going to be available nationally. So $33. It's a really good. I mean, I have it. I actually liked it a lot better than the 11-year, which was pretty good. The 11-year Old Overholt was okay. I thought actually this did the job better than that 11-year.
So I tried this like neat, and it's fine. It's
a good rye.
It's really good in a cocktail. The problem is it's 114 proof.
Yeah.
So you're in kind of a funky, like proof what to do with it. It's like not the greatest sipper. Yeah. But 115 proof, that's a pretty strong cocktail.
Yeah, I would agree.
So. I don't know what you do.
Next up is I don't know if you guys have seen this one. So this is a brand that has gotten a lot of flack, I would say, and it's Templeton.
Yeah.
So Templeton looks like they're changing their game up a little bit here with their rye whiskeys.
Yeah, they are.
So I actually really like the new bottle design.
Oh yeah, I mean compared to what they had before, I mean this is kind of like old, like a little more like old gangster style.
Yeah,
it's very like throwback to the. Like,
it's got like the old school belt buckle on the front of it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So let me show that real quick again. So Templeton is releasing that new bottle. It's a new 12-year. It's a 10-year. It's going to be the newest addition to their core lineup. It's aged 10 years in charred New American oak, design, all refreshed the brand's labels. Now remember this is 104 proof, and it's going to be about $85 for this one. So now remember, they took a lot of flack because their marketing was a little bit, they embellished some things. Let's just say it was unsubstantiated.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was kind of like the it was like the untruth.
Yeah,
it was like the untruth.
Yeah, and then Minnick called them out for their untruthfulness, and they kind of lashed back. And once Minnick kind of called them out, like that was it.
Yeah, that kind of took care of it. So, but they spent several years now trying to like get a lot of people back. I mean, I still think that they're plenty fine, but I think they lost some of the.
They lost some credibility.
Yeah, they lost some credibility. So.
Yeah. Let's see. Andrew Buchanan. Cheers, fellas. Love the rye 3-pick. Y'all selected a fantastic whiskey.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, man.
We're trying to stream over here. Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
this is part of the problem.
We're in the damn lobby, so it's gonna be a little loud. So at times.
Yeah. We tried to get the conference room, but they told Jason he didn't have enough subscribers to get in there. So we're working on that.
Yeah.
So.
I haven't hit 50K yet, so they didn't let me have it.
They're like, you guys, you have to go slumming over the other area. So.
Yeah. Franklin Peterson, Wild Turkey 101 for $25 is the best value in bourbon whiskey. So good for the money. I would feel dumb as F overpaying for something like Angel's Envy.
Yeah, this is like, I mean, this is again, like I said before, it's understanding what it is you're buying, So.
Oh, so this is another thing we could talk about. B Sims. So Costco.
Yep, we were just chatting about this today.
Yeah, Costco is debuting a a bunch of Barton bourbons for, under their own label. Do you know what they're called? What the bar ones are called?
What do you mean, like what Costco is doing?
Yeah, are they underneath the Kirkland label? Or?
Yeah, it's all under Kirkland.
Oh,
yeah.
Kirkland.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so they're going to have a single barrel, a bottled and bond, and a small batch.
Yep.
All under the Kirkland label,
Yep.
and it's going to be all source Barton stuff.
Yep.
So
yeah, and they're not even making any bones. They've already come out and said it's all Barton stuff. So that's all being made clear right away. So.
JG said he tried it. Just went to a Templeton tasting today. I had the 10-year. It was real good. Lots of other good stuff coming too.
Okay, good.
All right.
Yeah,
Good for them.
Yeah.
Hey, just you know what, Templeton, just get a little bit more transparent.
Yeah.
And stop dicking around with your marketing speak. Let's get truthful and there's no need to do any of that.
I think some of that was like early on, and I think this was them trying to like get ahead of things and create something, and I think they just got a little bit over,
So I appreciate this from Kirkland. Kirkland from Barton on the label.
It's great. I mean, it's
listen. I do complain that there's a lot of Barton everywhere, but if you tell us where it is, I don't have a problem with that.
Well, and before, like when Kirkland released their bourbon, people always were like, hey, where in the world is this stuff coming from or whatever. One time it was Kentucky, then it became Tennessee or vice versa, one of the two.
Yeah, so why not just buy 1792 bottle and bond? And that's the question, though. I mean,
well, the problem is there's going to be a lot of Costco's. There'll be a lot of that, and there won't be as much 1792 bottle and bond all over the place.
Yeah, the 1792 bottle and bond, I never see it anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, we get it. It pops up in our area here and there, but it's not everywhere. So, and Costco's I think are everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So,
we still hear you loud and clear. Don't worry about the background noise. Oh, thanks, Mike.
Good.
All right, good. I'll try again. What does it cost to buy a picked barrel? Additionally, what comes with the money? What does it cost to buy a picked barrel?
I think he's like asking like what the cost of like us picking a barrel is, like what the cost of that is.
Oh, well, I mean, to buy a barrel pick, it really depends on the distillery. It could run anywhere from $8,000 to $12,000 to $15,000, depending on the age of the whiskey that's in there.
Yeah. It really kind of depends on what it is you're getting. Rye whiskey, younger whiskey, older whiskey. I mean, it's all over the place. So it really depends on what is the mash bill you're getting. It all depends on.
Yeah. So the 10-year is MGP. They were upfront about that at the tasting. That's good to know.
Okay.
So it's a 10-year MGP rye.
That was part of their issue, was upfront, was them kind of pawning other stuff off.
Yeah, 1792, dried up in Kentucky for a while. It's back, but good month. It was off the shelves. Yeah. Donald Rand, speaking of overpriced and unavailable, it looks like there's another possible Redbreast Dream cask on the way soon. Welcome to Tater Nation, Ireland.
It's everywhere though. It just doesn't seem like it's even one kind of whiskey anymore. It's everything. Yeah. Everything that's a limited release.
I picked up the 1792 bottle yesterday. Cheers! Thanks for the entertainment. Absolutely, Mike.
It won huge at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition.
It did win. Yep, I did that on my video and tasted it.
I mean, they basically were saying that that's one of the best, like everyday kind of bourbons you could sip on for the most part, is what they were essentially saying.
Yeah, for sure. Give the noisemakers some bourbon. They'll show us the market. Yeah, they're kind of.
There's a lot over there.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a big tasting going on over there.
They got a big one going on. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of other groups down here, like literally doing tastings in the lobby. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing some bottle shares. Let's see here. Should have brought along a C920 sample to set the bar for your selection. Actually, Steve, I did do that. I brought a little C920.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's very good. That would be like a good palate starter. Did you bring enough for everyone?
I bought enough. I brought you a little nip, and I got the rest.
This guy.
Take the camera over and join.
I was just planning on asking them if they had a little ECBP that we could kind of maybe take a little hit out of another cask to kind of set it all up or whatever.
Set it all up.
So, yeah.
Let's see. Kirkland Signature Bottled and Bond Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey 100 proof. So that's one of them. The other one is the single barrel, which is 120. That's a nice proof point.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yep. Let's see here. Bourbon bringing people together for sure.
Yeah, the other lobby, there must be 15 guys over there. They got a whole table full of this stuff.
Hey, what's up, Eric? Nice to see you, man.
Hey, Eric, how's it going, buddy?
Limited used to mean a few thousand bottles. Now 50K bottles is limited.
Yeah. You can put just about whatever the hell you want on these things.
Yeah. Lord Schlon says, I get the frustration with bottle availability and so forth, but when you're looking for the best, it is almost always a small batch, a la Old Carter, 4-gate, or single barrel. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot to be said about, batching stuff, especially when you've got good people that are doing these batches. And if they can be smaller, even better. Like the Carters, 4-gate, these are small batches. Like when they're putting these barrels, and they could be anywhere from 5 to maybe 10, 12, maybe upwards of 15 barrels, which is still a lot, but it's not a lot when you're talking about batching. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm surprised I haven't asked for y'all's autograph yet. I don't know if they recognize us.
No, probably not.
No, they're probably just big bourbon fans. So, all right, you ready into this blind tasting?
Yeah, let's get into it. So I've got my little my key and everything is on my phone, so he won't know. I can guarantee you, he's probably not. I think he's not had at least 3 of these 4. So this will be interested to see. I'll be interested to see where these kind of shake out for him.
So I haven't had 3 of the 4.
I don't think you've had 3 of the 4.
This is your key.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We're gonna get her going.
I'm gonna get her going, man.
All right. So you're on A. All right.
Do you have a pen in your bag?
I don't know. What do I need a pen for?
Don't say una pena.
For what?
All right. We'll just guess as we go.
Yeah. I can remember 4 of them. At this point.
Why do I doubt that?
Come on.
All right.
Oh, yours smells great, doesn't it?
It does smell good. Yours should smell pretty damn good too.
It really smells. I say it's a nice like coffee or espresso note in this.
Yep.
Oh, even there's like a fruit or like a raisin note. Yeah. Oh, even a little bit like some nice vanilla butterscotch on this. I don't know if I got butterscotch on the mind or what.
It's actually coming across pretty bright. A lot of very bright vanillas, a lot of citrus.
I think this is a wheater. This is coming through kind of doughy a little bit. This seems like I'm not getting a lot of heat on this one. And I'm horrible.
This book is right.
Come on, Adam. Hey, take care of Adam, please. This guy's what disrespect? What disrespect?
Jim Muller's calling. Guarantee one of Scott's for Jason is Driftless Glen.
I don't know, Jim.
Joe.
Have you ever had Driftless Glen at all?
No.
Oh,
no. Yeah, Joe. Joe, we've been recognized going around Kentucky before, so it's been pretty cool.
Well, before this, I don't know if they're watching or whatever right now, but the lady who came up before asked if they could just come. I don't know if I should say this or not, but they just wanted to sit here and watch us, which would have been fine. A little weird, a little strange, but it would have been cool. And if you are watching, I apologize. But oh yeah, this is nice cherry notes on this.
Brian Wirtz is sipping on the Mayor Pingree 6-year pick. This MGP juice is delicious. I've been impressed with the Remus picks as well. Had a few of the Ohio picks. Yeah, for sure. No, it's a ham hock.
This is nice.
I'm getting a lot of rye notes in here. There's a good spiciness to it. The Mash and Drum autograph merch.
Yeah. We'll sign things for free, but lifting up the pen is $5 or $10, right?
Ooh, damn, that's good. That's really good. Whatever A is, that's got to open up a little more. It's spicy.
Ooh, this is a spicy meatball too. Woo, that's spicy. It got the proof. The proof was not there on the nose at all.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's damn good. Man, chocolatey. Nice dark fruits.
This one's floral, citrusy, spicy. It reminds me of a Four Roses a little bit, that one. I'm not saying it is. It just reminds me of that flavor profile. Maybe just because we're coming off the bullet.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah. Baseball and bourbon, yes, please. Yes.
Yes, we'll take that.
MGP and Luxco merger paying off. Remus and Rossville coming to Florida. There you go, Adilio Samuels. Yep. That would probably be the first effect that we're going to see from that merger is more availability of stuff from Luxco and MGP coming, around more on the MGP side because Luxco has that distribution model that was, pretty damn good for a newer, company. And MGP, who's one of the largest in the world, is still having trouble getting their, stuff out.
Man, is this a high proof weeder?
A high proof weeder?
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming across as like a little bit of weeded aspect to it, but
I feel like this is a blended something. That's something like a blend in there. I'm getting a lot of different things in there.
Yeah. Well, hey, you guys all know blinds are humbling. Like when I was like I forgot to ask you, how did you do with ADHD? How did you do on your thing?
Oh, I lost. Dusty beat me by 1 point.
What did you guys score? I had 4.
Oh yeah, I had 4. Bourbon Wrench had 4, and Dusty had 5.
Yes, I know. I don't feel so bad.
Yeah.
When I was doing Cam, killed it. Bobby slayed it. Holy Christ, he was.
So I'll tell you what I did. I'll tell you what I did during his challenge, and it was I went against everything I believe in blinds. Again, everything I believe, like as far as trusting your gut, not overthinking it. I did all of that, and I totally shit the bed.
It's impossible to.
Yeah. It was
to not over.
I was tasting through the glasses. I was smelling. I remember smelling 2 and 3, and I was like, those smell like Beam, but they couldn't be Beam. Yeah. And then I'm thinking in my head, oh, what does he maybe have? And I'm thinking of his collection and not what's in the glass.
That was part of it.
And that's what got me off my game.
And in fairness, like when he said we had a chance to like nose it and taste it, we had 30 seconds to decide. It was very difficult. He set it up to totally challenge you. So I mean, everybody who
and the new riff guy. If I would have called out the new riff was because I called it was a new riff. The first class, I said that's a new riff. I said it's a single barrel new riff, but it wasn't a bourbon. It was a rye. Yeah. And if I called it as a rye, I actually would have probably won because I would have gotten the extra points for that. But I don't know what I was thinking with some of the other stuff.
This is rye.
Which one is that one?
This is B.
B?
It's either that or a really high rye. Oh, man.
Oh, this one's weird.
I got to remember. I got to see what, let me see. I got to figure out what B was on your end again. Oh, okay.
So B, I'm getting a nice little like chocolatey coffee note on B, which is kind of nice. A little bit of oak. Getting like that root beer soda note on B.
All right.
A little bit.
Yeah, this one's man, what is that? It's got like a bubble gum note on this.
Oh, that's something crafty. B is something young and crafty. I don't know what it is, but it's something young and crafty, B.
Young and crafty.
It's young and crafty. It's crafty. She's crafty. She's crafty. Whew. That's a spicy meatball, too.
Yeah, it is spicy. Have you tried it yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Man, I'm trying to figure out what in the world that is.
This reminds me of some of like those West Coast like ryes that are like really, or even like the Empire ryes, like from New York, that have like this richness and this really rich spiciness to it.
Man, I am lost on beef.
Are you?
I don't think it's right anymore. It smelled like it, but it
That's smart. That's smart. It's smart thinking.
Smart thinking. It smelled like right away.
Yeah.
Because I got like this mint note to it. The
definitely.
thing I could think of like with this would be, but you kind of said you don't think I've had any of these.
I don't think you've had any. I know you haven't had that.
Huh.
Faux show.
Like my guess would have been like, it seems like it could be, like it could have been a, like one of the higher rye, like Four Roses or something like that, based on that like minty note.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a mintiness to it. Let's see. What do you guys say in the chat here?
That's all we have available.
Hey, multicasting's in here. What's up, multicasting? Nice to see you.
That's interesting.
Nice poker face, Jason. Exactly.
Nice poker face.
That's right. Here's a good question. What about the hype on Russell Reserve 13 year thoughts? I think the hype is real. I think Wild Turkey, and I you guys can blame me. You could blame Rare Bird 101. I think all the preaching about Wild Turkey has finally worked, and it's people are recognizing that it's a damn good quality bourbon, and I think Rare Breed has been hard to find in some areas now.
Yeah. What's the proof on the 13? Do you know?
I don't know. It's barrel proof. I don't know exactly
it is barrel proof.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think it's only gonna be $80.
Yeah, it's like $70 or $80.
That's a hell of a deal. If that's gonna be barrel proof at 13 years old, buy as many of those as you can. I mean, it's already, in terms of value, those numbers, that's fantastic. I mean, at $80, that seems like this is going to be something. Are they producing quite a bit of this?
There's there's not a ton of it, but it's supposed to be an annual release. It's going to come out every year.
All right. So, for $80 or whatever, that's a pretty damn good deal for a 13-year-old, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey at barrel proof.
Yeah.
I know value is subjective again, but damn.
Yeah, I think when you're looking at a barrel proof 13 year for under $100 in doesn't matter what it is, that's a good value.
Yeah,
in today's market.
That age for sure.
Oh, 110 proof. I obviously want to get some and do a review on it and tell everybody it's terrible, so they leave it alone. So that's my plan.
Yeah, you're just gonna tell them it's a horrible.
I'm gonna tell them it's horrible.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start saying Wild Turkey is horrible.
Yeah,
and I told my patrons this the other night. I told them I'm going to flip the script on everybody. I'm going to tell them, you just stay away from the turkey. It's terrible. What you should be buying is Blanton's, hands down.
Yeah.
Just get Blanton's all day. Buy as much Horsey as you can.
Hey, the thing is with that Wild Turkey, even the 101, just listening to Eddie Russell, that's a lot of blends of between 7, 9, and some 10-year-old bourbons.
Yeah.
Just their standard stuff. So.
What are your thoughts on Fry Ranch? Fry Ranch is really good stuff. I've gotten to try some of the single barrels. I think it's great. We're trying to get a single barrel, but we'll tell you that Fry Ranch, they're still a smaller distillery, and we've had a couple of big groups, not just us, Bourbon Pursuit, a couple of other big groups trying to get a Fry Ranch pick, and the issue and what they're scared of is that if they get too much traction or too much, spotlight from other groups, that they won't be able to keep up with demand.
Yeah.
And that's a real thing when you're talking about a new distillery, especially a new distillery that's doing, literally grain to glass.
Yeah.
It's you don't want to really screw up the supply chain with their regular releases, especially if they're small batching stuff. It's tough. So you can't. I know the Woodinville pick we did, they said that there was a huge waiting list for Woodinville picks because a lot of people wanted to do them, and they had to cut it off because it was going to end up affecting their supply chain. They needed those single barrels to do blends for their regular releases.
And those cast strength ones that they've been releasing, I got one Ethan Turk sent one. Ethan and Katie Turk sent me one from the distillery. Yeah, their barrel proof one, from there. Oh, that was 100% rye. That was really good. That was really good. But their barrel strength or their cast strength releases, it's good bourbon. So
I'm gonna make a new shirt that says "Save a turkey, buy a horsey."
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. That could work.
Yeah, let's leave the turkey on the shelf for all of us.
There you go.
Save a turkey, buy a horsey.
There you go.
Hashtag it, stamp it, trademark it.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work.
Yeah, Jim Muller. Yeah, he has a couple Frey Ranch picks.
Yeah,
I think he sent me one.
Yeah,
they're
nice.
really good.
Yeah, they really are.
But a lot of people with Frey Ranch, they talk about the rye, how good the rye is.
Everyone says like that. Like if you really like the bourbon, like and you're a rye fan, like you'll like the rye even more. This was kind of why we decided with like the Wilderness Trail to do a rye there, because I mean Wilderness Trail is killing it with their rye whiskey stuff. So like they're doing a fantastic job. So that's why we did that versus because you can't do a pick yet of their wheated bourbon.
No.
Just their rye bourbon and the rye whiskey. So.
And so we're working on trying to get a Frey Ranch. It's tough though. And I was talking to Alan Bishop yesterday over at Spirits of French Lick. I'm supposed to get a call hopefully this week sometime about getting a barrel pick for us from Spirits of French Lick.
That'd be good.
Which would be freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Because Alan Bishop is a mad genius.
Yeah, he's another.
An alchemist.
Yeah, he's another guy. I mean, he will. I mean, the knowledge in that guy's head and what he can do. I mean, it's his whiskeys are those ones you have to appreciate the craft behind it and what it is. You can't look at his stuff as like a traditional type of like whiskey profile. It's going to be a little more grainy. So, yep. Thanks, Ethan.
Yeah, I've jumped on him a couple times. The rye is favorite, 100%.
Yeah. What we had it the other night before we left. I think this was probably a week and a half or so ago.
Yeah.
My wife and I were sipping on it. She loved it. So
you guys think Sagamore Rye Double Oaked is a good buy? I wasn't a fan of that one.
The Double Oaked. I don't know if I had the Double Oaked.
I think where Sagamore shines is their finishes, their port finish and their port finish, their cognac finish, and their regular cask strength from Sagamore.
Yeah.
I think is worth the money.
Yeah.
That's another pick we're working on, Sagamore.
The cask strength one I had that I remember, this is going back, I've only had one of them, but it was really dill forward, and it was clearly their MGP stuff, but it was super heavy on the dill side, which I wasn't super crazy about.
Marine Frenchy, Wilderness Trail is amazing. I'm even a huge fan of their bourbon finish rum. Yeah, we're heading there Friday.
Yeah.
So, and he's been there before. I've never been there, so I'm really looking forward to go to Wilderness Trail.
Yeah,
show.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. So
Alex Bria, I've never tried a rye whiskey that isn't Canadian rye. I'm hoping that American rye is better. Well, there's
they're just different.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like bourbon now. It's kind of there's a very big spectrum of different types of ryes across the United States.
Yeah.
Canadian rye is Canadian rye. I mean, I know there's different producers, that have probably different flavor profiles. But you can find really different flavor profiles across the United States with rye whiskey these days.
I C is nice too, spicy.
I'm not getting a lot on the nose off C. C's very, light to me. Yeah.
Your nose is broken.
This Schnauzol, there's no way it's broken.
It might be broke.
I got the Rocky Balboa nose. Nobody breaks.
Yeah, this one so far seems to be a little less muted than the other two so far.
I must break you.
It's spicy though. Nice oak. Some nice sweetness on this one.
What do you want? C?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh yeah.
Spicy though.
Yeah, C is coming off lighter to me. Maybe C is a wheater. Either it's a wheater or it's like a lower proof because it's not really doing anything for him. Oh, maybe it's not. Getting a little pepper on the back end there. Adrian. You should have Dan and Sean borrow the studio you're in.
Yeah. Yeah. This would probably work really well for those two. Yeah. This would be perfect for them. Yeah, we're not in the. It's gotten a little bit better since things have kind of calmed down a little bit. So.
Yeah, there were two loud dudes in here earlier hitting on the receptionist. So. That's what all that ruckus was.
You're still on C.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to D. I think now. Oh, all right. D on my nose is the favorite. Well, A was pretty damn good too, though. D and A. It's always the D, dude.
Sure, the D on your nose.
The D right on my nose.
That was a hard D right on his nose.
This is how the D. This is how the D hit me.
Yeah, just
right there.
Oh, yeah. If D in the glass was that's exactly what it is. Yeah, D hit him like that.
The D always hits me. Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh
Could this
man.
be a rye?
This is good. I love you. I love hanging out with you guys. This is so much fun.
Jesus. Jason loves the D.
Jason loves the D. I have the tiger. Hey yo, you know, sometimes I can't, taste this shit with my nose. Hey Mick. Let's see. Jason loves the D on the nose. I have the tiger. Hey Jason, Wild Turkey. Ah, damn it, I missed it. Here he goes from Jimmy Bayman. Hey Jason, Wild Turkey Rare just came into our market of Twin Cities and it's absolutely delicious. Yeah, I get all like orange push-up pop creamsicle with pepper on the Rare Breed rye. I think it's great. Rocky C. Hey yo, Michelle, how you doing? That was like half Rocky, half Joey Tribbiani.
Yeah. Oh, this is totally a rye.
Oh, wait, on that one?
Yeah. D is for sure a rye.
D is for sure a rye.
Yeah.
Okay.
D is for sure. It's good.
Yeah, you find anything special about that one?
I'm wondering if this is a wilderness right here. This might be. Just knowing that we're going there on Friday, maybe he's trying to hit me with a wilderness D.
Oh,
that's nice.
Scratch that on the D. It's good, but there is a really, really weird metallic aftertaste that I'm getting on the back end of that.
Really?
Yeah. But again, this is crafty.
Crafty.
This is some crafty shit. I can taste it. Master Drum, I thought you were looking over your shoulder for the police like you guys are doing something wrong and feeling guilty.
Just dropped the Stellum today. I did the Stellum bourbon review today. It dropped a little while ago.
Yeah, so Scotty likes the rye more than the bourbon. I would probably agree. I'm in that camp too. I think I like the rye a little bit more than the bourbon. The bourbon's a solid blend.
Yeah.
I just think for 50,
it's just average. I mean, to me, it's average.
Remember, you're in that $50-$55 range, and honestly, I'd rather drink. I'm not going to say what I'm going to say. Let me think of another one.
I mean,
you guys know what I'm thinking of. That $45 bottle. that I love
the $45.
Yeah, the $45 bottle. That he who must not be named anymore. It rhymes with Schmear Schmeed. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's a great. It's a great whiskey, but yeah, I mean, for the Stellum rye, I like much more. Again, now we say Stellum rye. The master in that part of it is the blending that they do. They're using like between 4 and 8 year ryes in that rye blend. It's all MGP 95.5. So they do a really good job with the blending of that one. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the bourbon was good. Oh, so this is the other thing. I like it better at 40 than 50, 55. And I've seen people finding it better, people finding it cheaper.
Yeah, I mean the Stellum?
Yeah.
The bourbon for $40?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Okay, if you could get that for $40, I mean it's a nice cast strength, non-chill filtered bourbon. If you can get that for $40, fine.
The Stellum bourbon, I agree, Andrew. Totally. It's an absolute citrus bomb. And you know why it is? Because it's more so barrel bourbon. Normally, the barrel bourbon blends are a good mix of Tennessee whiskey, MGP, and Kentucky bourbon. So the Stellum are all MGP forward. So if you're looking at, proportions, you're looking at, I'm just making this up off the top of my head, but it's more MGP than anything. So it could be like 60% MGP and then, 20% Tennessee and 20% Kentucky. So the Stellum bourbon and the Stellum rye are both more MGP heavy than their higher priced barrel bourbon, those more budget heavy bottles.
For me, like with the bourbon, I don't know what it was. I was just getting, even though there is some older whiskey in there, I was still getting some of the youthful notes. And I don't know where exactly it was coming from because I think there's some older MGP in there. And I think there's probably definitely older Dickel. Yeah. But maybe the younger youthfulness was what they were getting from either the Kentucky and or the MGP. I don't know, but it just I got these few little like youthful notes and anyway, but it was a good everyday kind of cask strength bourbon, if that makes sense.
Has Stellum dropped in Wisconsin yet? Or you got samples?
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I just had samples.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. I thought I saw something come. Yeah, Stellum bourbon was like honeycomb cereal. I could definitely see that. Very honey, very citrus.
Yeah, there were the characteristics. I mean, they got the blend of three big states. I mean, that are there. So you're going to get some of those characteristics of all of those things.
Hey, is the bourbon van here? If the bourbon van is here, hello guys. Bourbon van, I love that channel. They just did Bourbon Van just did a take on my video that I did for starting the perfect bourbon collection for $400.
Mm-hmm.
They cut it down even more. They went to $250.
Yeah,
and they actually came up with a nice list. So Bourbon Van, if you're there, then welcome in. Nice to see you guys here.
I saw they did that list too, and I'm like, that could be. I mean, think about it. If you did, what was it? 5? Is it 5 for? Is it 5?
What
that they chose?
Yeah.
So I mean.
Yeah.
Theoretically, I mean, you can.
I mean, they had 2 that ate up the budget quite a bit.
Okay, so
but
all right.
But the other ones they chose were good, solid.
Okay.
Pours.
All right.
Hey, Jason Scott, you do try the Old Ezra 7 thoughts. So, I don't know. That's a very polarizing bourbon for me because I really like it, especially for the price.
Yeah.
$40, $45, barrel proof, 7-year bourbon, age stated.
Yeah.
Good producer. You're looking at Luxco.
Yep.
And
I think when they were producing that was probably still Heaven Hill, so you get a lot of that, little bit of that nutty characteristic and stuff. For me, like I had one really good bottle, and then for another one, I had a horrible bottle. Like it tasted bad. But overall, of what I've had, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I thought when I got it for $40, it was really good. And then I saw it start to go to $50, and then I saw it at 55. I'm like, I didn't even bother with it really anymore. So, but at 40, it was really good.
Damn, Joe
Joe
dropping the super chat.
Yes.
Use this to buy something unique to drink and review. I will, Joe. Thank you, man.
Now I know who's buying tomorrow. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah. That's it. This guy's gonna be on me tomorrow. Like, when are you gonna
I'm like, hey, you remember Joe just gave you a nice super chat?
I think there's a finish on here too. On D.
Really?
I think so. Either if it's not a finish, it's like that grainy. There's that again, like that crafty, like youthfulness to it that I'm picking up. That may be coming off as a finish.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm getting something fruity and a really funky aftertaste.
Really?
Yeah, that's crafty.
Is it? You don't dig that one, eh?
It's okay. I like it better on the nose than the palate.
Okay. All right. And that was a very specific one. Like that was like a very small run of those.
Was it?
Yeah. So
I mean, it's chocolatey. It's very chocolatey.
Yeah.
It's cinnamon, but it's got this there's like a metallic note again in the back end that's killing it.
So I say small run as in there was one bottle because the guy pulled it from the barrel and put it into.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's real. This is out of all of them though. This is the most polarizing and most unique.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
Well, you'll see once we kind of get into it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I think sometimes different. We get so used to drinking all of the same things that when you start tasting different things or whatever it may be, this is always the interesting part of getting somebody else's perspective.
The Mets suck. They just lost in the 9th inning. They lost to the Braves. Hey, listen, the Mets won yesterday. I'm not mad at them quite. I mean, they have a lot of injuries right now, and they still won yesterday to a good Braves team. So, I mean, it's going to happen. I'm saying to the Mets, get all your injuries out of the way now, so by the All-Star break, you're all healthy, and you can start, we'll get everybody back.
Well, I think they're going to the World Series now because they just traded for Cameron Maybin. Remember when he was good 15 years ago?
15 years ago.
Remember when he was good?
Well, they only got him because of all of our freaking injuries, dude.
Yeah, they needed. Yeah,
we needed some backup.
Yeah.
Scott, did you bring some Wisconsin whiskey? Is that what this shit is?
I don't know, Wade.
Was it a J. Henry?
No, it's
no,
not.
It's not J. Henry because J. Henry is way better than this.
It's not J. Henry.
J. Henry I like a lot better than this.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always curious to get other people's perspective on.
It's chocolatey. It's coffee.
You
know what? The more I sip it, the more that weird aftertaste is kind of going away.
And I think
I'm starting to like it a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe as you go back through, some of them will change a little bit for you.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I'm gonna go back to A here. Mets are in first place, aren't they? Well, yeah, they are. They're in first place. Keith's a tough critic. Yeah, with my attitude with the Mets is expect less, and hopefully they overperform, and you're never disappointed.
Yeah,
You're always, you're kind of. I'm always in the mindset the Mets are going to shit the bed every year, and if they happen to overperform, this way I'm never disappointed.
the shitty part with that is that payroll that they've got and that team they put together. That team should be better theoretically than they are. That's a good roster they've got. Good staff.
Jimmy Bamman, hey Jason, you got to stop in Bardstown at their eatery and shop for the Chateau de
Oh
Lombard. Yeah, that's gone, dude.
Yeah,
there's no more of that.
And we've got. Yeah, we'll probably destroy that food too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, really enjoy the Driftless Glen from Wisconsin. I have seen that Old Forester 1920 has a new label. Are they updating all the Lux Rose series? Not that I know. The only big change was the Rebel Yell to Rebel. Everything else, from what I remember, staying the same. Yep. Phil and Julie, the Bourbon Van, good people. Absolutely. We have to try to get them on the channel. I love you guys. So hopefully
we were watching a little
soon.
bit of that game before.
Stopped in during Bruins second intermission. Keith J. Who's winning that game? We were watching some playoff hockey earlier.
Yeah.
So the Mets always disappointing. Their TV broadcast booth is the best in the business. That's true. The Mets broadcast booth is the best in the business.
Is Keith Hernandez still doing anything?
Him, Ron Darling,
it is.
and Gary Cohn.
What do they have? What do they have? The 1986 Mets?
Yeah, that's the only thing they hang their hat on, jerk.
Jeez, they have the 1986 Mets, like in the booth. Like it's like, geez, are the 86 Mets? Are they gonna ever let go of that?
No.
Jeez, what are they like?
No.
What are they gonna do? Have Lionel Richie in there?
Every
dancing on the ceiling?
every 5 years they celebrate. It's the 14, 15, 16.
I remember when I lived in New Jersey, my buddy was a Mets fan. I never listened to more Lionel Richie in my entire life. Like how many times we got to listen to Dancing on the Ceiling?
Is it me you're looking for?
Yeah. Jesus.
Because I wonder where you are. Don't make me sing it, man.
Yeah,
I'll sing it. I'll sing that shit.
We know.
I've had beer and bourbon tonight. It's not. I can't mix.
Jesus Christ.
I just saw a good question. The Grizzlies just knocked out the Spurs. Oh, okay.
Geez,
that's big.
All right.
Shrimp and grits happening tomorrow.
Maybe not tomorrow, but maybe Friday, depending on what we've got going on.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going to eat, but where we are, you can get some damn good shrimp and grits around here. That's for sure.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the White Sox are by far the worst.
The White Sox.
Lionel Richie all night long. Everyone's singing Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
all night long.
Jesus Christ, I remember that. I could have swore it was dancing on the ceiling. Yeah, it was dancing on the ceiling. That's what that was. So yeah, I'm trying to go back.
Man,
to
this is
quicker.
Man, that's reminding me of Four Roses a lot. Mash and Drum, where is Bardstown located? City and state. Kentucky. Bardstown, Kentucky.
Yep.
No, we are from Baltimore. Orioles are the worst.
Yeah, they've been bad. That's
the Orioles have been bad.
Man, what's the owner there? What's the what the hell's that owner?
The Mash and Drums, the king of Kentucky, worth $250. Yes.
Yeah, one of the best.
Yes.
Yeah, if you can get it for $250, buy it. Yeah, it's one of the best bourbons. Period.
B.
Ever.
Sims, that is my #1 unicorn on the list.
Yeah,
it's a bottle I've never seen. I've only ever seen Dustin's because he has like 17 of them. But I've never seen a bottle other than that in a store. I've never, but I want to own one of those so bad. I can never find one.
Yeah,
I've never even seen one in like a store for sale anywhere.
Yeah,
but that is my #1 unicorn bourbon, hands down.
Had samples, and it is so when you try it, like like it is an incredible whiskey, absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
whiskey.
if I saw a store that had them for $250 and it was more, and there was no limit, I'd buy all of them.
I had some samples when Dan sent me some. Dan from what was it? He said what whiskey channel? He's in Illinois. Shoot.
Wait, who sent you some?
Dan.
Oh, Dan Risto.
Yeah,
Whiskey-
Dan Risto.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we did a live stream
Yeah.
and all that other stuff, but yeah, Dan's got a crazy collection too, and he's got some of those things. And what an incredible whiskey! It was just you knew right when.
Yeah,
you said
JRTX says I'll take a William Weller over King of Kentucky any day. But that's my Zen bourbon. Listen, those are two sides of wonderful.
Yeah,
You're not going to go wrong with either one.
No.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. If I saw William Weller on the shelf for $250,
yeah,
I'd buy it.
Oh yeah, I mean those are both either one of those. I mean, there's no argument there at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maureen Franchi is drinking King of Kentucky right now. How are all these people getting King of Kentucky? I am so I don't get jealous very often. I'm fucking jealous. Obviously, B. Sims sees it somewhere for $250, and Maureen Franchi is drinking it right now.
That's the best part. That's like it's kind of like a mic drop. It's kind of like, okay,
it is.
You want to buy it? How about I just drink it? How about that? So
I'm like, and listen, I'm nobody to complain. I have an amazing collection. I have a lot of great bourbons that anybody would want to try. But for whatever reason, that King of Kentucky just is like my ghost bourbon. It just gives me the finger every night. Yeah, and I just can't. I can't get my hands on it.
What's up, Boomer? How's it going?
Boomer, Wisconsin.
Yep, just got the ears lowered today. The wife gave me a quick little trimmeroo.
Yeah, DC, King of Kentucky and William Weller are hands down the best I've ever had. Those are probably my two top favorite stuff that I've ever had.
They're just two. I'm like, in a whole other league. So
you guys want to see Master Drum? We own more than one bottle. Now Maureen is just
Good night. Hey, good night, everybody. You guys enjoy the rest of the stream. All right, we're out of here.
What the hell? God.
Jeez.
Sorry, I needed a moment. That hurt my soul a little bit.
Man, Marina's flexing.
Marina's like flexing.
Holy Christ.
Yeah. Marine's like, I got more than one. I got more than two.
She's like, I got a backup.
Yeah.
To my backup.
Yeah. So this is what we're looking at, guys. We'll show you here. So this is the hotel lobby. That's what we're looking at.
So you can see a little bit like right over here. These guys are all having like a little
big
tasting.
Group, big group over there having a tasting. So
yeah.
Let's put that back. There we go.
The glow you're getting here, that's just the halo, by the way.
Holy shit, Bourbon Apprentice is in the house. What's up, man? Nice to see you.
Yeah, how's it going, buddy?
How's it going? The Master Drum, I've never seen King of Kentucky either, and I visit a bunch of stores often. Yeah, I can't find it anywhere. Master Drum, we do send samples. No, I've had plenty of samples of it. That's why I want a bottle so bad.
Yeah,
I don't need any more samples.
I know, that's the problem.
Because you know what? The samples just make me want it more.
Yeah, it is so good. I don't even know where to buy it. How to even get it.
Yeah.
I mean, unbelievable. I know people sometimes will get it at the like right at the distillery. They'll do like special releases and stuff with it, right?
Yeah.
Man, you better get security to hold back the crowds. Yeah, we are. We're fighting them off pretty big time.
Yeah, I mean, if those guys came over here like afterwards, we would probably have a pretty good time. We'll go see what they're drinking afterwards.
We just have to be careful because we got to get up early tomorrow. We don't, Mr. Early Riser here.
Yeah, fuck early.
He's gotta get up and get functioning by. We gotta be at the place by 10 a.m.
I know, and that's when I start functioning.
He's like, yeah, usually you don't even get up till then.
Yeah. ADHD Whiskey says, that hotel was so nice to me, even though I look like the world's fattest homeless man. ADHD.
Big sexy, you are the man.
Dusty Dan said, you can buy one on the secondary after donating a testicle. Yeah, pretty much, man.
Few testicles are worth about $2,000.
Yeah, maybe.
Jesus.
I don't know. I would like to think my testicles are worth more, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What happened to Dan Risto, Richie's? He's still around.
I don't think he's doing like his whiskey channel and stuff anymore.
Yeah, he's a Chicago bourbon hunter.
Yeah, he's a good dude. So, but man, he's got a hell of a collection too. So, yeah, I like A a lot.
B is really good.
Yeah, B is different. There's something about B. I don't know what the hell that is.
I can never remember. I keep forgetting.
It tastes older because there's like a butterscotchy note. That's weird. Interesting.
Smart. Butterscotchy.
Butterscotchy. Those are technical terms too, by the way. All right, let's see what we got for 3. It does help as you don't like rush through it and you take your time and you go back to them. Things change.
Yeah. See, I just got a smoke note on A, like a smoke char.
Oh.
Yep. Man, you don't like if you wave this up under your nose. You don't smell like barbecue.
I think you're gonna be amazed as to what A is.
Smell the barbecue in that. I feel like in a barbecue note.
Ham hock, nailed it.
I can't with this guy. He's gonna be yelling ham hock all over heaven hell tomorrow. I'm down. I'm out.
Oh, I'll be like, ham hock.
Boomer, Wisconsin wants to know when you're meeting up for a few drams.
Yeah, so I'm trying to put together for like Wisconsin, if people in Minnesota, Illinois. Hopefully this summer I'll get some stuff together. Boomer, I'll send you some stuff. I've got your number and everything. So
yeah,
we'll get you.
Maureen's not that far. She's in Michigan, so I'm closer to her in Ohio.
Yeah.
I might be driving up Maureen. Yeah,
I can take the ferry across depending on where you are. That might be worth the trip.
Scott says he likes A a lot and he likes D a lot with that thick mouthfeel. Kishma, can we assume that none of these samples are King of Kentucky?
Yes.
Yeah, we could definitely assume that.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. DMC Kentucky. Cheers, Hammock. Yeah, A is probably Hammock juice. That's my guess.
It is.
I don't even need to taste D anymore. That's totally that's got to be a wilderness trail rye.
You're saying that's a wilderness trail?
I think it's a rye. It's for sure a rye. I don't know. I find myself sipping on
C is okay.
Like wilderness trail quite a bit.
D is a chocolatey, smoky, coffee, funky ride. D. It is. I think that's something young. It's something craft. It's something not a lot of age on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's not your jam.
No, it's not bad. The more I drink it, the more I'm liking it. But I think B might be my favorite. Hey, what's up, Unif Pokes in the house? What's up, man?
Yes, I gotta see what my thing was again. I forgot what my.
Okay, so you need to come to Scott's area. We'll dose barbecue and drams.
We're working on it.
We're
working on it.
Yeah, me and my significant other are me and Kim are gonna drive up and
maybe we can get you up there at the end of July around my birthday.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I don't need to go back to D. I know what D is.
All right, so first things first, let's rank them. Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna rank my favorite here.
Oh man! All right, let's see here. All right. Don't mix your glasses up though.
No, I won't do that.
All right, I think I know my order.
I feel like I've tasted A before. A is, if I haven't tasted A before, it's a very familiar type of profile. It's very bright, it's citrusy, it's spicy. It reminds me of like Four Roses. That's the only thing I could kind of, make it, kind of figure out what that was. It's a New Riff rye. Maybe you got it right tonight. Oh, God. Don't remind me.
I don't know, man. For like me, like I've not had the greatest success with New Riff. Like I don't know what it is. It just doesn't fit
Me either.
What I like about it.
I'm not crazy about it either.
I don't know what it is. I'm just not a huge fan of it.
Yeah, guys go crazy. People go crazy for New Riff. I just don't see what the lore is. I mean, I've had some pretty damn good single barrels, but even the really good ones were never like wow factors to me.
Yeah, I've
maybe people think it's really good because it is a younger bourbon, and it is a good quality bourbon for the youthfulness of it.
Yeah,
I'll give it that.
Yeah,
but I could taste that youth in it and smell it.
Yeah,
that's why as soon as Matt put, "Is this New Riff?" I knew right away it was New Riff. I just couldn't fucking distinguish if it was a rye or not, which was bullshit on my part.
Well, D is 100.
Hey, what's up? Lance is in the house. What's up, Whiskey Tornado?
How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a smoke note on A.
Yeah, that is nice. I mean, that is a nice rye. That's for sure. It's candy, that candy, the orange, the sweetness.
Yep.
You know, nice mouthfeel, oily. Yeah, when you look at it on the glass, that's pretty oily.
Man, D is just all over the place. Every time I go back to D, it just changes.
Yeah.
What is like the Frankenstein whiskey? The hell is that?
No.
Some weird. Is that like spotted cow finished whiskey?
No. No, it's definitely not that. All right, let me pick out which ones. I think I know my order.
Or I think B's my favorite, followed by A, C, and then D. So I think that's my lineup. That's good. Voodoo whiskey.
All right, I think I got.
All right, so you gotta rate. You gonna rank yours here.
I know what it is. So it's gonna be. Well, if I move these, then I won't know what the hell any of this stuff is.
Well, no, move the sample bottles with it, so you know what's what.
Oh yeah. So let's go. We're working on that. I can see you, Dick.
Damn.
All right, I got it. That's my. All right, that's my order. My order is.
All right, so that's the one I said was for Rosie was A. B was my favorite. C. You know what? I'm putting D actually in front of C. You know why? C just isn't. C's not doing it for me.
Okay.
There's nothing really interesting. I mean, D may be weird,
Yeah.
but at least it's interesting and it's unique.
Yeah.
C for me is kind of the most flat.
Okay.
Compared to everything
All
else. So my ranking, guys, is B, A from first to last, B, A, D, C.
Okay. So mine from. Oh yeah, we'll go. Now B was your favorite, right?
B was my favorite.
Okay.
So we're gonna go from worst to first.
Okay, so worst to first will be for me is B, D, A, C. So that's my order. So
wait, C is your favorite?
C is my favorite.
C is your favorite.
Yeah.
And
then A is my second favorite.
Okay.
D is my third, and B is 4.
B is 4?
B is 4.
Really? I think you like B a lot.
I don't think so.
You kept saying B was like butterscotchy.
No, it's just kind of flat.
Okay. Well, there's a reason.
It's flat because it's flat in comparison. I mean, the proof of it, it tastes like a low proof wild turkey.
Okay.
But like A and B were like bold. Like there was like it tasted like there was like some age and some depth and stuff to it. C was nice. I only put C. Actually, no, D. I could have flip flopped D and A, but I like this rye a lot. So whatever that is, that's really nice. So, all right, do you want to do your which one? So your last one was.
So my last place was C. So let me see if I could at least give you an idea here. All right. I don't know. Is C a Buffalo Trace? It's sweet and it's like no finish, which is what I put Buffalo Trace in.
See, now I think on its own, this would be better to you.
Maybe
because on its own, it's really good. Like I really enjoy it. I think it's pretty good. But again, this is where
now honestly, I could see this being a very elegant whiskey.
Yeah.
But for me, it's not really doing it against these.
Yeah.
It's not standing out.
Yeah, and that could definitely happen. So
why? What the hell is this?
All right, so 4 is I'll show everybody else. Can you guys see that?
That's a backbone.
So this is backbone. They're decades down. So this was, I think, aged like 6 years, 6 months or something. But they were kind of some of their special. Is it
MGP? That's
MGP.
what I said. Okay.
It's all MGP.
It's MGP.
Yeah.
I said it was citrusy like an MGP, but I wasn't sure.
I think this had some kind of finish on it from what I remember. But like there was a slight finish to it, but I'd have to verify again.
I said C was finished, or did I say D was finished?
I don't remember.
All right.
But on its own, honestly, when I reviewed it, I liked it. I mean, I thought it was good.
What's the proof of that one?
This was 100 and what would your guess be?
For this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it was more than 107.
110.
110?
Yeah.
All right, 110.
So all right, that's your last place one. So all right, my last place was B. What was B?
What did you say? What'd you say you thought it was?
I don't know, maybe some like lower proof wild turkey.
Fucking the Hawk nails it. That's the wild turkey 13-year father and son.
Really?
But it's 86.6 proof.
It just came across as that.
Yeah.
It just came across as a little lower proof.
You got the wild turkey notes, right? Yeah, it smells like wild turkey.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of does a little bit. So, it was good. Like as I worked through them, you could start to kind of pull some of the stuff out a little bit. So
fucking Hawk nails it. He said low proof wild turkey. It's the wild turkey 13-year father and son.
I wouldn't have guessed that. I don't think I had that at your place.
No, because I didn't have it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
right. So D. Now D was the funky. Yeah, look, everyone's clapping for you, man. That was nice.
Thank you. All right, so what's your second one? Was
Hawk said this tastes nothing like Booker's Rye.
No. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that night. I'm pretty sure that night I drafted the best team, but like everyone got a little bit butthurt because somebody else apparently had that bottle already picked.
Dude,
it didn't like the fact that I picked that.
Scott,
team.
you did it fucking 3 times, idiot.
Dude, that was the
3 times. 1792, 12-year. Boom.
Those
gone. It was already off the board.
Those were
Booker's Rye. Yes. Gone.
Those were great bourbons. I wanted them on my team.
Booker's Rye wasn't even on the list.
I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure. If it wasn't, it should have been.
I swear to God, dude.
No, it was so good.
Oh my God. First of all, you were outside in the dark like Blair Witch Project.
Oh, it was
Scott Witch Project.
I was scaring myself. All right, so D. You want to know what D was?
But hold on, D. Yeah, D is grainy. I think it's something from a craft distillery. It's got youth to it. It's chocolatey. What the hell is it?
So it is a driftless Glen pick. It's a rye. That's a rye.
It is the rye, so it's like a chocolatey rye.
That is a rye. So this was one that they did. He did it at the distillery, and it says like the stuff on that bottle, but this is not really what it all is. The proof and stuff is basically that, but it was just drawn.
I would say this. What is this? 112 proof? 112, 13.
No, it's a little more than that.
Really?
It came in at, he said 116.6.
116.
Yeah.
All right.
So pretty close.
Yeah, I got like 114.
Yeah,
but
pretty close. So.
Yeah, I said that this reminded me of an Empire Rye from New York.
Yeah, so that's
it has like that chocolatey, like graininess to it.
Yeah, and there's something like about like what it is they're doing that's nice. And I think like on its own, when you're not doing these things, they shine much more than what it's probably doing.
All right, so I'm pretty happy with my guesses so far.
Yeah, you've done a good job so far. So.
All right, I mean, but you nailed the wild turkey one. All right, so you have letter D.
So A is.
Wait, no, you got to do D first.
I didn't do this one.
No.
Oh, all right. So D is my 4th place.
So which one? So D was the one you said was.
I don't know. I thought maybe definitely a rye. I don't know. I thought maybe a Wilderness Trail. Like
you said Wilderness Trail.
Yeah.
Dude. That is the barrel seagrass. So you're right that it's a rye, but it's finished in rum, Madeira, and apricot brandy.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't get like a ton of like. All right.
Well, listen, that thing's weird, dude. That's a funky fucking rye.
That is a funky rye.
Yeah. So it wasn't like really fair for me to throw it in that, but I know you didn't have that yet.
Yeah, I'm glad you did it 4th.
Yeah.
Because if you would have put this first,
exactly. That's why I put it at 4th. Yeah.
All right, that's kind of cool. Okay, I can see why people dig that.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that. I mean, I could have easily flip-flopped A and D.
Yeah, sure.
I really do.
I like seagrass.
I really do like that. So, I mean, for me, this is way better than that other fucking thing they did.
Yeah, love the draft. Next year, you got to set up the draft like fantasy football with positions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, Dr. Muffs.
I'm drinking water next year, though.
Yeah, that's gonna be the next. Like iteration of the bourbon draft. We're gonna do. We're gonna have like a set like a QB, or like a defense. We're gonna set up like positions and all that stuff, and we're gonna put categories through like your budget, all that stuff.
All right, it'll be
really good. Hey, there's the bourbon van. What's up, guys? Nice to see you guys. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the sea. I love the Seagrass. I thought it was really good.
What's the price on this?
About $90, $80.
All right, I'd be perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, and it's what do you think the proof is on that? It's hard because it's a rye. It's spicy, but Seagrass is salad in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's the thing. The spice factor throws off, like where you want to see it's really high proof. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna say 112, 113.
It's 118.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna go to A now.
Okay.
Now A was the one I was getting a slight hint of smoke to it. No, like not meaning like I don't mean like peat smoke. But there is a very nice sweetness to it though. I'm gonna tell you what it reminds me of a little bit.
What's that? What's your final answer?
Because it's sweet. It's really sweet. But it's got this little hint of smoke, and there's a cereal, like a sweet fruity pebble cereal quality.
Look away. I'm gonna show everybody what it is.
All right, I'll look away.
Describe.
All right, go ahead.
Hang on.
All right, can I look back yet?
Yeah, you can look back. Okay.
I'm gonna look back. All right. So yeah, there's a smoky, sweet, like fruity pebble, sweet quality to it. It drinks nice. Hold on, one more sip.
Right.
Man, I have nothing to go back to here.
Well, fortunately, we can probably get more. This has a lot to do with what we were talking about.
That's Wilderness Trail.
All right, what do you think it is? Is it Wilderness Trail?
I just think it's Wilderness Trail.
That's your final
Maybe
answer?
it's a single barrel. What is it? Oh, come on.
So yeah, it's so this is just one of their casting. This is one of the
Come on.
This was one of the distillery releases that they did.
What? Dude.
Yeah, so this was one of the distillery releases that they did. And I got it at the distillery last June. 114 proof weeder, and it's cask strength wheated bourbon. Fantastic bourbon.
Oh my God.
Absolutely fantastic.
That's delicious.
It'll be awesome when they start doing picks of those. So
come on. That has the Wilderness Trail to me has like this
thing totally took you on a roller coaster.
It did.
You were all over the place.
I was all over the place with that.
If I was a cop and you were a drunk, I'd have been like, dude, you're all over the place.
But smell the glass now. Tell me you don't smell smoke.
Yeah, I can see that. That's weird though. I don't know if I've gotten that.
I could smell the char on that. That was the one thing that was throwing me off.
Interesting.
On the palate,
yeah,
it's all Wilderness Trail.
Yeah, it's nice.
But on the nose, the smoke was what was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know if I've gotten smoke on any of their stuff like that before.
Yeah.
But yeah, really,
right?
Really, really fantastic. We were just talking about this on the way down here. We were talking about how ultimately underrated Wilderness Trail is. Like, they don't get enough credit like their stuff, their shit that just sits on the shelf, go buy it. It's great bourbons, ryes, all of it. Fantastic
guys,
stuff.
it's a low entry proof, it's barrel proof, it's non-chill filtered, it's a sweet mash.
Yep.
For like $50. I would put it against any Buffalo Trace product any day of the fucking week.
It's so good. I mean, their stuff is like it's
and
all
maybe that's
older now.
And
so.
Just what Tim said, that's probably what it is. There's always char in the bottom of Wilderness Trail picks.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm getting. There's literal oak char floaties hanging out in this freaking bottle.
Yeah, I got it. It was a distillery pick at from the distillery when I got it like last June when I was there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, come on, guys. Smash that like button real quick.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap it up a little soon here.
Yeah.
Let's see. We gotta go to our first place. So you gotta go to your second place.
Yep. All right. So
Which was A?
A was my second place.
All
All right, hang on a second.
right. A is good. Hey yo, what do you think of A over there? Huh?
Man, A is good. I mean, A is really. I flipped again on B and C or A and C.
A and C, yeah.
Man, A is good. I don't know.
You have no guesses what that could be? Come on.
All right, we'll get rid of Buffalo Trace because I know you wouldn't give me Buffalo Trace.
Fuck that, no.
Have I had this before? You think?
I don't think you have. Unless you've gotten a sample, and I don't know you've gotten a sample of it.
All right, so this is gonna be something a little.
That's a bottle I just got.
This is gonna be something a little goofy then, eh?
No, I just got it. I don't think it's goofy. It's rare.
Got it.
It's rare, but it's not. I don't think it's goofy.
Oh man, what the hell could that be?
Mash and Drum, you'll be posting. So yeah, so the question sheet. So I'll be posting multiple things on Instagram for the tasting tomorrow. I'll also be doing a full production, video for patrons and also for YouTube about the whole experience, because I feel like why not film the Elijah Pick barrel proof pick for all you guys?
Yeah.
So that'll be so that's all going to be filmed and recorded. So yeah, and I'll probably do the same thing at Wilderness Trail, but really we're hoping to do a quick interview with Dr. Patrick Heist and find out what's going on at Wilderness Trail. So
yeah, that'll be a fun thing. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff coming. So
Yeah.
a lot of really good picks and just some good things. So yeah, we can do some video tomorrow and Friday. Well, yeah, we didn't even talk about. So Thursday, when we're done with Elijah Craig, then we're gonna go slumming it. We're gonna hang out with the guys at Four Gate.
Four Gate.
So we're gonna go try some new stuff that they've got coming out that hasn't even been released yet.
Is Jason's shirt giving it away? No.
Yeah. No.
No.
Not. We're working on it.
The Master Drum Scott is married, Canadian. EH is always good. So Alex for here.
Nice. Yeah.
All right. So no
All
guesses on
Yeah. I don't
On
even
that
know.
one?
Like
on A.
I don't know. I no guess.
All right. That is the Four Roses 2020 limited edition barrel proof.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that is good.
55.7%
That's good.
ABV.
No, I didn't get the 2020. I didn't try it at all.
Yeah. Okay. You didn't.
No, this is the first time I've tried
Yeah.
it. So
That's the Four Roses LE.
I
2020.
wanted to say kind of like it was soft and floral like that, like Four Roses is.
Yeah. Yeah. Pour me some of that, because I haven't even had a lot of experience with that. Hold on a second.
That's really.
I'm gonna have some of that too. With you.
That's really.
The Four Roses LEs are always just fucking fire. And, they did it by lottery last year. So normally I go wait online overnight to get the Four Roses LE because I love them, and I couldn't do that last year because of COVID. So I missed out.
Yes, it does have that Four Roses profile. That's for sure. Because there's clearly some older stock in here.
Yeah.
By far.
I think the oldest bourbon in here is about 17 or 18 years
You
old.
can tell, it's nice and complex. Man, I could have had A as number one.
Oh, I meant EH like A. Oh, A?
Yeah.
I got you, man. Oh, that's so damn good.
It is good.
All right, so my first place now is, so this is the one I really loved. All right, so we're now to the first place bottles here.
And your first place is what? Letter
B. I guess that this was either a Four Roses or a Barton, because it's got spice to it. I don't know. There's a nice spice quality.
Yeah.
Even if it's something craft, it's reminding me of that flavor profile.
Yeah. All right, turn away. I'm going to show everybody what it is. So this will be the amazery right here. Here's where
this is the holy shit moment.
This will be the holy shit moment.
Okay,
so,
all right.
So here's what he loves that much. All right. All right. There you go.
Coming back.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I mean it's a really good whiskey. So what is it? Another fucking Driftless Glen? Jesus, dude.
I wanted to get
What are they paying you?
I wanted to get you exposed. I wanted you to see like what some of the stuff was that was coming out of these guys, because we could potentially do that.
Wow.
We could get this. It's a good whiskey.
That's good.
It's aged 59 months, and it's bottled at 125 proof.
What?
That doesn't drink like 125 proof, does it?
No, it drinks like 110.
I'm telling you, like what they're starting to do there, and like some of the things coming out, like it's crazy what they're starting to do.
Guys, Driftless Glen. That's just no joke.
I'm telling you, it's
now the rye.
Yeah, so and that's fine. So I mean, this will be like where and again, that was a funky one. That was a different one. So it was just drawn basically from a barrel.
It just reminds me of that like Empire, New York, like funky rye.
And it may not. I don't even remember necessarily what the age was or whatever on it, but I thought it would give you some of it. So.
Clint Ash says, "How do I find that?" Joseph Brazzers is here. Just got home. What the hell are y'all doing here? Josh Pence says, "I have a Driftless Glen pick that is just incredible."
Boomer knows.
Wisconsin. Wow.
I'm telling you, it's one of those distilleries. Like I said, like people are going to start to understand and recognize this name a little bit. And again, maybe it's like one of those things where they do one better than the other or whatever it may be. But it's chocolatey, it's fruity, all of those things.
The chocolate does carry over like it does in the rye. Yeah. But it's still not. What type of rye they're using? Do you know?
I don't know.
Because it has a very distinct chocolatey profile.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. I'd have to. But maybe when you guys come, we can go.
Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah, we'll go check that out. So. Yeah.
Nick Foles, are they paying you? I'm crying.
No, they're not paying me. I get no payment from anyone. So.
No all right. What was your first place?
My first place was letter C.
Letter C.
I'm almost kind of regretting. I think I wanted A to be first, but maybe not. I like C. Hang on a second. I wasn't just take a sip of water. Let me try C again. I really like this bastard. What kind of swill is this?
It's bourbon finish and spotted cow cast.
This is garbage.
Spotted cow cast. To both Jason and Scott incoming. Joseph Brazel, you know what that means.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We'll get another
we got
another smoke live coming.
Yeah.
There's just something about C, the spice, the sweetness, the complexity. That is something I look for in a really nice bourbon. Good finish.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Any guess of the profile of that?
All right, well, it won't be Four Roses. It's not an Old Forester. It's not that.
I'm going to do what you did. I'm going to show the folks what it is by a bottle picture.
All right. Man, that's really good though. I don't think it's wild turkey at all. That's not it.
All right. Look away. All right, guys. So here's Scott's favorite bourbon of the night. Here it is. You guys see that one? Scotty likes it. Michelle Martin says, "You guys rock. Thanks for the awesome content.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out tonight, Michelle." What you thinking? What you talking about? I'm trying to talk in Scott's Canadian Wisconsin language. Really, really fun night, guys. Have fun on your tour. Absolutely, Jimmy. Thank you, man.
Yeah, we're looking for it.
Yeah, he said it wasn't. We'll forgive him, though, because he nailed the wild turkey, though. Yeah, pour more of that shit.
Fuck, man, that's spicy.
Mm-hmm. It's good. Wow, my arms do look big in this shirt.
All right.
I like this shirt.
All right. My final guess will be Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye. I don't know.
You're an idiot.
I don't know. I don't even know. What is it?
Yeah, I'll show you what it is.
I don't think
here.
it's a rye. I don't think it's a rye. I think it's a fucking high rye bourbon or something. It tastes like it's spicy as shit. That's the 117 series. What the fuck is that? I've never even heard of it. What is that? Is that the new shit?
That's the Old Forester 117.
Oh, that's the
Angels.
117.
That's the Angel Share one.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Did I just say it wasn't Old Forester?
Yes, you did.
Damn it. I was like, man, that's not real. This is not an Old Forester profile, is it? This isn't Old Forester. This isn't even an Old Forester profile.
Oh shit! I almost fucking died. But you're like, this is not Old Forester. This is not Old Forester.
Man, is that Old Forester?
Fuck, it's Old Forester.
Fuck. I was like trying to convince myself that it wasn't. But this can't be Old
Oh
Forester.
shit! Oh my god, that was awesome.
Whatever, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. That was good. That's good. That's good stuff right there.
Yeah.
I don't know what that costs or whatever, but that's a good.
Yeah. So
And again, that's probably not very there's not a lot of age to it. Probably
no.
none of their shit
Yeah.
has any age to it.
But I mean,
It's all that heat cycling.
but when Jackie Zykan is on, that these are the barrels that have I think she said there was only about 30 or 20% of the liquid left in the barrel from that.
Why the fuck did I just say that? It came to my mind, and I'm like, this can't be.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, I will say this really quick. I'll give a little tease here. Old Forester. I'm not sure if it's going to be Jackie. It might be Jackie again. We're going to be having another live stream with Jackie real soon because there's another Old Forester product that's going to launch real soon. And I've gotten some of the details about it, which is a big surprise to me. So you guys just have to buckle up and get ready for that announcement coming real soon. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Yeah, pretty cool, right?
Good line. This is the fun part. Just trying different things, stuff you haven't had.
All right,
It's
so
the
real
best
quick,
part.
so his first place. So just for you guys for a quick wrap up, his first place was the Old Forester 117 Angel Share, which is 110 proof. His second place was the Four Roses 2020 limited edition. His third place was the Barrel Seagrass, which is that crazy rye whiskey from Barrel Craft Spirits, finished in rum, Madeira, and apricot brandy.
That was good.
And his last place, but the one he called, was a Wild Turkey 13-year Father and Son edition, which is a duty-free shop only at 86 proof. So that was his lineup.
Yeah. All right. So yours was C was his fourth place was the Backbones called Decades Down, MGP sourced whiskey. D was a Driftless Glen Rye. This was kind of an off-profile one, right from the barrel, all of that. So a little bit different. I wanted them to try that. Second place was the Wilderness Trail barrel proof weeded whiskey or weeded bourbon. And first place from the state of Wisconsin,
Driftless fucking Glen.
Driftless Glen, 125 proof, 50. What is that aged? 59 months.
That's crazy.
Good bourbon. So we'll be chatting about that one or whatever. So we'll see. So good
right.
stuff. Good stuff.
That was
coming
awesome,
from there,
man.
but
Thanks.
Good stuff. So yeah,
all right, guys.
good
So
hanging out with you guys.
yeah, thanks for all the super chats tonight. That was love the support. We'll definitely be shooting a lot of stuff on social media, stuff on Patreon.
Yeah.
So if you are a patron, you'll see some of the behind the scenes stuff going on at the distillery tomorrow at Heaven Hill for that Elijah Craig barrel proof pick. Again, we're going to be with Dustin. We're going to be with Bobby from Ryan Whiskey She Wines. So it's going to be a fun day, fun week. And then on Friday, we'll be with the Brew Bakers down at Wilderness Trail, picking a single barrel rye. I think we'll be doing an interview with Pat Heist, or just doing a quick talk with him, seeing what they got going on. And we'll definitely be doing some bourbon hunting.
Yeah, we'll be doing some bourbon hunting. And yeah, if you guys want in on some of the picks and stuff we're doing, again, if you're a patron of either of us, then you're kind of on board. We're starting with the higher tiers, working our way down, and we're trying to do. We kind of put this stuff together because we wanted to do stuff for you guys. So it's a lot of fun stuff, and it's a way for us to continue to have a good time and share a little bit of what we do with you guys.
Yeah, the next live pick will be for Old Elk. We'll be picking a wheat whiskey or a wheated bourbon with Old Elk.
Yep.
And actually, Dan and Julie Like will be helping us out with that one, so that'll be a fun one to watch, guys. So
we've got some good stuff.
We'll see you soon, man. And as I always say, it's not about the whiskey; it's the people we share it with, like right here. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
See you next time on the Master Drum. Take care.
See ya.
Thanks for hanging out.
Have a good one.
Salud.
See you guys.